So good evening, everybody. Welcome to the session. We have sessions on stocks, equities, and today we are going to do a session on gold and silver, on day trading, that too on momentum strategies. And it's for day trading, how to set up your price charts, क्या क्या स्टडी हमें देखना है, बिकॉज आज की तारीख में अगर हम देखते हैं तो गोल्ड और सिल्वर में भी काफी मूवमेंट आ रहा है जो एक ट्रेडर को चाहिए. बट So we'll understand and design systems based on that on our Stocko InstaMoney platform. And let's read out the disclaimer. This is for educational and information purpose only, and it does not constitute any financial advice. So let's go into the session. Right? So I'll give a brief introduction about myself. My name is Hitesh Chotalia, right? And I have experience of close to 26 years in equities, commodities, currencies, and options. So let's now go straight into the sessions. So overview of today webinar. आज हम webinar में क्या सीख रहे हैं, क्या समझेंगे, और is about trading gold and silver intraday. What strategies you should use, क्या स्टडी हमें यूज करना चाहिए, कैसे एक प्लेटफॉर्म का प्रोफेशनल यूज कर सकते हैं हम, टूल्स कौन सा यूज करने, what is average true range, how to mark support and resistance, VWAP which is a volume weighted average price, कितना important रहता है एक डे ट्रेडर के लिए, चाहे वो इक्विटीज हो चाहे कमोडिटीज हो. बट आज हम कमोडिटीज विच इज प्रेशियस मेटल्स गोल्ड और सिल्वर में बात करेंगे. And then we'll have a multiple moving average based trading system. Yeah, in between, Deepak ji, if things are fine, you can say yes. So the first thing as a trader, जो आपको देखना है वो है measure of volatility. See, एक फिक्स measure of volatility रहती है मार्केट्स में हाई लो की, जो कि वर्क्स मेजोरिटी ऑफ द टाइम. ओनली कभी कभी जैसे बजट के क्रैश वाले दिन और नेक्स्ट डे अनाउंसमेंट वाले दिन, या एक दिन गोल्ड और सिल्वर 5-8% गिरे थे. So those are very few days in a year where market goes beyond the volatility range, and it will happen. कोई भी चीज 100% नहीं हो सकती है. Right? If anything is 70% for me as a trader is fantastic. So ATR is a measure of volatility. So daily you can know what's going to be the range for the day. So the first thing, when I open a gold chart, when I open a silver chart, पहला चीज जो मुझे जानना है वो ATR के हिसाब से range क्या है. And ATR means average true range. We get it on a platform. So let me take you to the platform. ATR is a measure of volatility. So I'll remove everything. So I am into my platform. So this is gold. और जो volatility हम देखते हैं सर, we have to see it on a daily charts. And we go to the indicator. We type here ATR. ATR stands for average true range. और आप इसको स्टार में highlight कर दो. So once I have ATR on a daily range, if I keep my cursor over here, how much it is showing on the right hand side, the daily ATR for gold. It is 6,830 points, which means a normal volatility range for the gold currently is from previous day's close, either 6,800 points up or 6,800 points down, right? So that's the measure of volatility. So we, as a trader, we need to know this. So we can go it in the trading view and plot it automatically. So if I go over here, gold on MCX में अगर मैं जाता हूँ, तो जो first measure मुझे चाहिए is on the ATR part. Okay. So I go over here, click on daily ATR lines. So it plots for me आज के volatility. So कल के closing के basis पे a normal day, not counting into volatile day, which are not comes, it does not come daily. वो कभी कभी आते हैं. Upside was today for gold was 1,59,463. Downside was 1,46,937. So if you see, now I go and check that so far gold has remained in this volatility range, right? So the first thing as a trader I should have is my volatility range fix, because volatility से हमें लोकेशन मिलता है, कितना ऊपर हाई है गोल्ड और कितना नीचे लो जा सकता है. Once I have defined my boundaries either on the upside or on the downside, then only I'll plan further. So the first thing which goes into my planning is this part, right? So it was close to 6,000 points. Okay. So in our platform, you can plot it, and we know it's 6,800 and approximately 6,830. So let me draw two lines from previous close. I'll put approximately 6,700. I'll mark a line over here. तो मुझे एक boundary lines मिलती है, right? And on the downside, I'll take equal. Fine. So it gives me the volatility of the range. So right now, अगर आप देखो तो gold ना ही upside में गया है, ना ही downside में गया. It is right now trading in this range, which is the volatility range for the day. So this is what we call, इसको हम location बोलते हैं. As a trader, ये high on location है, ये low on location है. So हम location mark क्यों करते हैं? Just to know the boundaries for the day. At high on location, I'm never a buyer. At low on location, I'm never a seller. So when I have my boundaries clearly defined, then only I can plan my next decision making, what I should do. Fine. So this thing, we call it as a location. So I've written it down. This is the day's range. So we take the ATR, add the ATR to the close, minus the ATR, we get the range. So daily अगर आप गोल्ड और सिल्वर में ट्रेड करते हो तो स्टॉको इनक्रेड मनी प्लेटफॉर्म पे आके आपको सबसे पहले क्या देखना, एटीआर कितना वो देखना. एटीआर हमें क्या इंडिकेशन देता है, अपसाइड में इतना जा सकता है, डाउनसाइड में इतना नीचे जा सकता है. सो एटलीस्ट एक डेज का रेंज मिल गया where we can plan out things. So that's the first thing we do for our commodities and currencies trade. So now what I will do, because this is gold and silver, so I'll keep both side by side. Okay. So this is my chart for gold, and this is, I'll go to silver. So this is SEP for the futures part of it. Okay. So this is my silver's future. So gold we saw, जैसे ATR हमने देखा एक रेंज है, sharp decline में वो रेंज टूटता है, but sharp declines don't come daily. Same way, मुझे अगर सिल्वर का भी रेंज पता करना है ऑन अ नॉर्मल ट्रेडिंग डे, तो सिल्वर का रेंज कितना आ रहा है, 30,000. सो अगर आप सिल्वर ट्रेड करते हो तो 30,000 का अपसाइड डाउनसाइड देखने का कैपेसिटी रखना है आपको, बिकॉज गोल्ड एंड सिल्वर प्रेशियस मेटल्स आर वोलेटाइल नाउडेज, राइट? सो सिल्वर द वोलेटिलिटी इज 30,300. सो बेस्ड ऑन प्रीवियस डेज क्लोज जो है, we take 30,300 points on the upside. Approximately my upper end of the range is here, right? Or I take it equally on the downside. So now, did you notice one thing, friends? अभी जो सिल्वर का लो बना, कहाँ पे बना? Yesterday ATR was showing 30,300. अभी का जो लो बना, if I see on the timestamp, is 24,651, which is approximately 30,300. I'll again measure for you based on previous day's close. 30,300 somewhere here, right? So एक डेज जो रेंज थी वो सिल्वर एक लो पे आया और वो लो पे एक ट्रेड आपको मिला, right? Then we will go back to short-term chart. So left may have gold, right may have silver, and silver right now has tested the day's low around the ATR range and it has given a decent bounce. So इस तरह से आपको एक बाउंड्री मार्क करनी है, अब कितना जा सकता है, डाउन कितना जा सकता है. सिल्वर अप कितना जा सकता, डाउन कितना जा सकता. फाइन. हाउ यू आर फाइंडिंग इट, दिस इज द फर्स्ट थिंग. अगर मुझे लोकेशन नहीं पता है तो मैं ट्रेड क्या करूंगा. इफ आई डोंट नो द लोकेशन देन व्हाट आई विल ट्रेड. इवन इन अ गूगल मैप you need an end point and a start point. Fine. So this is my end point and the start points based on my study. So if you like it, dislike it, let me know, friends, because these are the studies which we are doing. Yeah. So this is the first thing. I have set up my gold and silver chart. Yeah, I got a like. Right. Let's be participative. Right. Now, the next thing, I'll go step by step and slide by slide. I've done my first thing. I know my measure of volatility with average true range. Next thing is, I need to know where to mark my support and where to mark my resistance. See, as a day trader, हम कौन सा time frame use करेंगे? डे ट्रेडर के लिए अगर मार्केट वोलेटाइल है तो 15 मिनट और 60 मिनट का टाइम फ्रेम्स यूज करना. आज की तारीख में मैं बोलूंगा मार्केट वोलेटाइल है तो 15 से 60 मिनट से नीचे का सपोर्ट इतना रेलेवेंट नहीं आएगा डे ट्रेडिंग पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू. ओके. सो देन वी नीड टू मार्क सपोर्ट बैंड एंड रेजिस्टेंस बैंड ऑन अ फर्स्ट टाइम फ्रेम है 60. उसके बाद हम 15 मिनट पे जाते हैं. एंड there is a fixed method to mark support and resistance. We can't mark support and resistance all over the place. ऐसा नहीं है जहां मुझे लगता वहां support होगा. No bias. Right? So the second thing I do is mark my support and resistance band within the ATR band. So अभी मैं क्या करूंगा, जो चार्ट हम देख रहे थे, first I'll change this time frame to hourly. So मैं इसको as a favorite कर देता हूं. So I'll go to an hourly charts. So no, first we will do with gold and then we'll silver. We'll follow the sequence. Right? अभी गोल्ड और सिल्वर, अगर गोल्ड आप देखो तो जब लंदन मेटल एक्सचेंज खुलता है शाम के टाइम पे अराउंड 5:36, द एक्टिविटी इन गोल्ड इज वेरी हाई. सो मान के चलो इधर आसपास यहाँ ऊपर जा सकते हैं, नीचे जा सकते हैं. सो दिस इज 60 मिनट्स फॉर गोल्ड. दिस इज माय ATR लाइन. So सबसे पहले मैं सपोर्ट मार्क कर रहा हूं. आई एम मार्किंग माय सपोर्ट फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम. So this was the low of gold. Right? I'll save this rectangle to mark my support as a study. It comes here. So हमें क्या करना, 60 minutes पे entire candle लेना and mark the support. Got it? So this is my first support. Generally मैं ATR पे रुक जाता हूँ, but given the volatility, I will always mark a support below that also. Only one. So which is somewhere here. So because I'll take 50% of the candle because the candle was an expanded range candle, जिसको हम बड़ा price movement वाली candle बोलते हैं. So everybody clear how we mark the support on gold? Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, or you want me to repeat? Fine. Same thing I'll do on silver. I'll wait for you, friends. Yeah. Thumbs down I got. I don't know why thumbs down, because I explained how to mark. It's okay. There might be some mistake. So this is silver. Right? Silver, this is today's low. अगर आज का हम डेटा नहीं करते, प्लान करते, तो silver, I need to mark support at the last low. Right? I click it, keep on extend right. Okay. So I take into account this entire candle because यहाँ पे gap था. So this is my first support on silver on a 60 minutes. उसके बाद मुझे और नीचे जाना है. So below this, there was this previous session का जो एक low था silver में, fine, which is there also. Or if you don't get, you can go further to market, but within that 30-35,000 range. So I'm just looking for it, fine, which is somewhere around the condition. Because we are doing for educational purpose, let me mark here one within the ATR and then mark the one which is at the bottom. So everybody clear how I mark the two supports for gold and two supports for silver? If you have understood, yeah, I'm getting lots of thumbs up. That's great, friends. be participate. Excuse me, I'll have a sip of water. Okay. देखिए इतनी प्लेन स्टडीज थी, उसमें भी गोल्ड में ट्रेड नहीं मिला. But do you think you got a trade in silver over here? Silver dipped down to this support, and from there it has gone up by how much? कितना ऊपर आया सिल्वर? वहां से सिल्वर आपका 16,000 18,000 रुपया देके गया. Give me a yes or a no, friends. Right? So हम studies we know 5, but हम step by step जाते. अगर मुझे support resistance से clarity आ रही है, तो I will stay here. Fine. जो retracement trading हम करते, that's based on support and resistance. Okay. From there, silver moved close to 7%. The day was done, let's say. Right? So this is 60 minutes. Given the volatility, हमने यहाँ पे एक support mark किया. अभी resistance जाते. देखिए resistance how to mark? Resistance we mark जहां से भाव गिरा था. देखिए हम रोज देखते हैं तो हमारा एक आईबॉल सेटिंग हो जाता है प्राइस चार्ट्स पे. ओके, बट आपको क्या करना 60 पे, यू गो टू द स्टॉको इनक्रेड मनी प्लेटफॉर्म और कैंडल स्टिक्स और लाइन चार्ट्स को फेवरेट कर लीजिए. राइट, तो दोनों साथ साथ आ जाएंगे. सो गो टू द लाइन चार्ट. कैन यू सी हियर अ ट्वीक ओवर हियर? One over here, and can anybody see up to down? I want a yes. Okay. Yes, fine. So यहाँ पे एक रेजिस्टेंस है, यहाँ पे एक रेजिस्टेंस है. रेफरेंस पॉइंट मिल गया आपको बिकॉज अप टू डाउन था. सो मैं कैंडल स्टिक पे जाता हूँ. I'll mark one resistance over here and another resistance जो कि ATR रेंज के बारे में हम लोगों ने बात की उसके ऊपर है. So I will mark it. It fell from somewhere here. So now these two are my resistance and support on the gold charts. Everybody getting it very clear? मैंने कोई क्लटर नहीं किया. Fine. This is how a professional trader trading commodities as a day trader marks his support and resistance. Logic होना चाहिए, clarity होना चाहिए. Fine. Now, for silver, 4 तारीख का भाव है. सिल्वर यहाँ पे गैप डाउन किया. एक चीज आपको याद रखना, जो गैप रहते हैं वो ऑलवेज रेजिस्टेंस रहते हैं. गैप डाउन रेजिस्टेंस रहता है और गैप अप सपोर्ट रहता है. तो सबसे पहला आपको जो रेजिस्टेंस लेना वो गैप वाली कैंडल को लेना. पूरी कैंडल को लेके आप एक्सटेंड कर दो. ओके, सो दिस इज माय फर्स्ट रेजिस्टेंस इन सिल्वर. सेकंड, अभी लाइन चार्ट में मैं करता हूं तो सिल्वर यहां से गिरा था और दूसरा इसके ऊपर सिल्वर यहां से गिरा था. तो ये दो पॉइंट है. एवरीबडी गेटिंग इट? सो दैट मींस यहाँ पे कोई सेलर आया था. अगर सेलर आया था प्रीवियसली तो उसी को हम रेजिस्टेंस बोलते हैं. Where there are more sellers than buyers and prices decline, that's where your resistance is. So now I'll change it to candle reference point के लिए. So I'll mark a high over here. Right? और ये जो गैप डाउन हुआ था सिल्वर, ये अपना 30 तारीख का भाव है और ये 2 तारीख का भाव है. तो गैप भी एक रेजिस्टेंस बन जाता है. So we'll take this as a resistance. I'll shift it. So now you see, based on gold में कोई ट्रेड नहीं था support resistance के बेस पे right now. But was there a trade in silver based on support? Did silver come to the support level, friends? I want either a yes or a no. Yes, silver came to the support. Fine. Such a simple tool, we got a trade. See, as a trader, आपको trade force नहीं करना है. Fine. As a trader, आपको trade force नहीं करना है. पहले हम वेट करते इसके लिए. अगर नहीं मिलता फिर हम लोअर टाइम फ्रेम पे जाते. लोअर टाइम फ्रेम का मतलब है फ्रॉम 1 आवर वी गो टू द मोमेंटम ट्रेडर्स टाइम फ्रेम which is 15 minutes or 5 minutes or 1 minutes based on scalping आप कर रहे हो, जॉबिंग कर रहे हो, हाई फ्रीक्वेंसी ट्रेडिंग कर रहे हो कि डे ट्रेडिंग कर रहे हो. ओके, सो दिस इज हाउ we built a simple strategies based on support and resistance, which is where to mark the support and where to mark the resistance. Okay, बहुत बार इससे ट्रेड मिल जाते हैं, इससे नहीं मिल रहा, then we go next. So as a trader we need to equip ourselves with more than 2 to 3 tools in for decision making. Okay, then the very important study for day trader is what we call volume weighted average price. So volume weighted average price is relation रहता market trend में. So अगर prices, if it goes below the VWAP line as a general, we consider it as a selling, and if it goes above or stays above it, we consider it as a bullish. So अगर आप gold silver trade कर रहे हो तो VWAP always होना चाहिए chart पे, right? So trend bias is price above VWAP, the bias is bullish. Price below VWAP, bias is bearish. VWAP also acts as a dynamic support and resistance. अगर भाव ऊपर चला जाता है on its way down, VWAP acts as a retracement support. और भाव अगर नीचे चला जाता है on a pullback, VWAP acts as a resistance. तो हमें VWAP प्लॉट करके चार चीज देखना है. भाव VWAP के ऊपर है कि भाव VWAP के नीचे, एंड कोई भी स्टडी जो रहती है वो अपने में 100% नहीं रहती. हमें ट्रेडर्स को एक दो चीज मिक्स एंड मैच करके एक डिसीजन लेना पड़ता है. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू अग्री विद मी, राइट और रॉन्ग फ्रेंड्स? ऑल द कमोडिटी ट्रेडर्स आउट देयर? एब्सोल्युटली, आई गॉट लॉट्स ऑफ थम्स अप. सो सेम वे वीवैप को भी हम मोमेंटम ट्रेडिंग का पार्ट में मूविंग एवरेज के साथ वी हैव टू कंबाइन इट. द फर्स्ट थिंग इज हाउ टू प्लॉट द वीवैप. सो आपको इंडिकेटर सेक्शन में जाना है और वहां पे VWAP सिलेक्ट करना. So I'll do that for you. Make sure you watch the recordings. So I'll go to my platform, which is the Stocko InCred money. अगर हम VWAP देख रहे हैं, which is a very high frequency trading या दिन में 4-5 ट्रेड जो लेते हैं जिसको मोमेंटम ट्रेड करना, we bring in VWAP for them. So जब हम VWAP के लिए जाते हैं तो फर्स्ट टाइम फ्रेम हम चले जाते हैं 5 मिनट्स पे. I'll go to 5 minutes on gold. I'll go to 5 minutes on silver. सपोर्ट रेजिस्टेंस के साथ छेड़खानी नहीं करनी है. जैसे आपने मार्क करके रखा है आपको ऐसे मार्क करके रहने देना. राइट. सो नाउ आई हैव फर्स्ट स्टडी डिलीट नहीं करनी है. सपोर्ट एंड रेजिस्टेंस इज आवर फाउंडेशन फॉर द trade setups. So I go to indicator over here and I select VWAP. Fine. So this is VWAP, which is a volume weighted average price. So VWAP यहाँ पे आप उसको फेवरेट में मार्क कर दो. फेवरेट मतलब है आप जो स्टार दिख रहा है वहां पे क्लिक करो तो it will be saved as a favorite. So I click on VWAP and it got plotted on silver. I click on VWAP again और ये गोल्ड के चार्ट पे भी VWAP आ जाएगा. Right? So why it's not coming? Let me just give a glance. Sometimes the settings and all do interfere with the sessions. Fine. I'm anchoring on the sessions. I'll keep it as a default. So fine, we are having the VWAP. Yeah, it's there. So नहीं इसलिए दिख रहा था. It took some time. बहुत बार नेट भी स्लो चलता है. Fine. But yeah, we do have the VWAP for gold, silver and all the commodities. In the style मैं इसको line को thick कर दूंगा. I'll make it black. So it is very visible. Same thing I'll do for silver. I'll make it black. Right? Remember one thing, फिर से मैं repeat करता हूँ. अगर आप day trader हो तो आपको VWAP always सामने रखना चाहिए. Okay? So now let's focus on the silver part of it first. So can you see once prices are below support, right? Now I'll again go back to my presentation, or I would rather call it our working notes. In our working notes, एक चीज आप देखिए इसमें क्या लिखा गया है. Price above VWAP, the bias is bullish. Price below VWAP, the bias is bearish. और एक बार भाव VWAP क्रॉस करता है ना तो वापस जब आता है तो VWAP एक्ट सपोर्ट की तरह एक्ट करता है. एंड देन विल कंबाइन इट विद मूविंग एवरेज. सो लेट्स फोकस ऑन सिल्वर राइट नाउ. So on a 5 minutes time frame, this is where silver opened, and after opening, अगर आप ध्यान से देखो, so what happened in silver? I'll put in an arrow. Silver went down, right? It hit this support. After that, silver moved up. Did it cross or go above the VWAP? Yes or no? I'm just looking for some of my tools. Yes. So I just want to highlight it. Give me a minute, okay? मुझे सिर्फ ये highlight करना है. So I'm looking for my tools to highlight it. Yeah, there I get eclipse. So over here, if you see, silver went above VWAP. Now above VWAP, what did we say? Buyers are in control, or there is bullish bias towards the price. So I'll mark it as not, yeah, right. So once prices went above the VWAP, this all I'll mark it in yellow because yellow highlighter is soothing to the eyes, right? So once price went above VWAP, इसको हम bullish बोलते हैं. Bias bullish है मेरा. VWAP के ऊपर भाव गया. That means अभी intraday buyer आया. So did price move after breaking above the VWAP? Yeah, I'll either wait for your yes or a no. Yes. So this is what we call break above the VWAP is bullish. It went up, right? और एक बार भाव VWAP के ऊपर जाता है, then coming down on the downside, the VWAP act as a support till it's not breaking. अगर break हो गया, तो again there is a bias for the price is bearish. Everybody clear about this part? Give me a yes or a no. Yeah, I'm getting lots of thumbs up. Good. Now, I'll remove all the tools now. बहुत बहुत बार क्या होता है, VWAP क्रिस क्रॉस करता है, जिसको हम whip sawing बोलते हैं. मतलब ऊपर भी गया, फिर नीचे भी गया. If you see in the morning, VWAP क्रॉस किया. अगर सिल्वर के ही देखते, VWAP क्रॉस करने के बाद सिल्वर कितना ऊपर गया? 5400, राइट. VWAP ब्रेक करने के बाद सिल्वर कितना नीचे गया? 7850, राइट. फिर ब्रेक किया, सिल्वर कितना ऊपर गया? 11000. So now are you getting the moves around or VWAP are a tradable moves? वही मुझे highlight करना आपको. Getting it everybody? Yes? Okay. So now what I'll do, VWAP के साथ में एक moving average डाल देता हूँ, which will be an exponential moving average. So the moving average which I'm going to use on a 5 minutes is a 10 period average. So see, up generally we use anywhere between 10 to 20 for today's workshop, or I'm using a 10 period average. Now, price above the VWAP is a positive bias, and price at this point is above both the VWAP and the moving average. So I have a double confirmation. I'll write it down for you. Price above VWAP and above my moving average. Here I am using 10. Fine. So this is a double confirmatory. Okay. So everybody got it? What we mean by saying we use moving averages plus the VWAP? Yes. I'm getting thumbs down from whom? Am I not explaining correctly, friends? It's okay. Okay, got it. Now, will it be the setting? See, VWAP का setting, चाहे equities or commodities or currencies or same है. Average ka setting is based on backtesting. Okay. So silver I'm using 10, gold I'm using 10, equities I use 20. So it will be different. So in silver I'll prefer 10. Now let's look at previous day's data. Right. Now same way, जैसे आज यहाँ पे, now I'll remove the support and resistance part. देखिए आज जैसे भाव ऊपर टूटा, VWAP plus average, और यहाँ पे क्रॉसओवर भी आया, it went up. Same thing when gold was going up and up, अगर आप यहाँ पे notice कीजिए, it broke the VWAP, and with it broke the moving averages also. और इसको हम क्रॉसओवर ही बोलते हैं, एवरेज और VWAP का नेगेटिव क्रॉसओवर, इसको पॉजिटिव क्रॉसओवर बोलते हैं, right? So now can you clearly see you had a downside momentum from here? Prices were below VWAP, below VWAP, below VWAP, फिर वापस अब भी आज VWAP क्रॉस हुआ. So this is what we call a trading system or a inputs based on VWAP and a 10 period moving average on silver on a 5 minutes time frame. Okay. So now let's go to other momentum study. So this is a first momentum part of our markets or a trading system, which is VWAP and 10 period on silver. So now let's apply the same on gold. So I'll go here, I'll change the gold. See, silver is more volatile than gold right now. In the gold, let me change the time frame to 15 minutes. Yeah, it's getting changed. So gold is a bit choppy right now, but given the volatility which was yesterday, which is or this is where gold opened today. So right now it's just whipsawing the VWAP. Okay. So now if I go to my gold on the MCX, let me go here. I'll do the same thing मैं करता हूँ. 5 मिनट के चार्ट्स पे जाता हूँ. 5 मिनट के चार्ट पे सबसे पहले मैं VWAP प्लॉट कर देता हूँ. So this is my VWAP on gold. So this is where gold opened on 5th, which is today. Opening के बाद what happened? Did it break the VWAP on the upside or not? Everybody, did it break the VWAP? Did price go above VWAP? Yes. So above VWAP it's bullish और एक confirmation लेते हैं. इस पे हम 10 period और 20 period back test करके we use it. Right? So now if you see opening में a 10 period, if I apply it over here, it went above the VWAP, it spiked up, came down. So it was a just first move based on VWAP, which was straight at the open today. Today is 5th and the data is on 5th. After that, अगर हम देखते हैं तो यहाँ पे we got double confirmation again. अगर मान लीजिए हम सिस्टम फॉलो करते हैं तो हम बोलेंगे हमको ये ट्रेड नहीं लेना. VWAP क्रॉस किया बट एवरेज के नीचे. Agreed. Don't take the trade. Second time, when I got a trade, it was above both VWAP plus my 10 period average. I'll write it down, above VWAP plus 10 period moving average, fine. And average setup, either you can do SMA or EMA. So did price over here, did it show a move in the gold? Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. A simple observation and a very, very simple momentum study without much clutter on the price charts. 5 मिनट के चार्ट्स पे हम ट्रेड कर रहे हैं, तो इसका मतलब क्या होता है? हम होल्ड कर सकते हैं ट्रेड. आइदर स्टॉप लॉस ट्रिगर हो गया, विच इज ऑलवेज द लास्ट लो आपका स्टॉप लॉस रहेगा, और 15 मिनट से 1 घंटे तक होल्ड कर सकते, और टिल द नियरेस्ट रेजिस्टेंस, आइदर ऑफ द टू. गॉट इट? So again, after hitting a resistance, इसको retracement बोलते हैं. What is gold doing after hitting a resistance? It retraces back to the VWAP. अभी VWAP तोड़ा तब जाके gold में intraday dip है. So at least the first cycle which started from the morning today open, which was around 9 o'clock in the morning, the two cycles which we got on the trade side as a intraday trader on a 5 minutes was a buy above VWAP. Let's say हमने average के साथ combine कर दिया, तो मैं ये trade नहीं लूंगा. Then there was a setup on the long side somewhere here, and then it moved up. So that is what we call a, a trading system which is based on VWAP and a moving average. और ये जो moving average का length है ना, वो anywhere between 10 to 20 रहता है. So you have to keep back test it. Gold silver में 10 is working fine right now. Right? If volatility is less, then we use a smaller time frame. Now, this is what we have done right now. So now setting up a trading system is based on time frames. देखिए हमने gold और silver में studies डाल ली. Right? अगर मुझे high frequency trading करनी है, तो यही जो मेरा charts का time frame रहेगा, वो 1 से 2 मिनट रहेगा. 2 minute is a decent enough a time frame. एक्टिव डे ट्रेडिंग अगर मुझे करना है, मेरी सिस्टम सेम रहेंगी, VWAP plus 10 period average. So the time frame of the charts will be 5 minutes. मतलब 5 मिनट के चार्ट पे अगर मैं ट्रेड करता हूं तो हो सकता है दिन में 5 से 7 ट्रेड्स मिल सकते हैं गिवन द करंट वॉलेटिलिटी. अगर मुझे मॉडरेट डे ट्रेडिंग करनी है, which means 1 से 2 ही ट्रेड लेने, and I have all the patience to wait, and then I go to a higher time frame which is 15 minutes. So everybody watching this session, note down, these are the hierarchy of the times on the charts which you are going to use for your styles of trading. Scalping high frequency करना है तो 2 मिनट, एक्टिव ट्रेडिंग करना है तो 5 मिनट, और मॉडरेट ट्रेडिंग करना है तो 15 minutes. Right? So that's how we set it up things. Okay, and then you set up a trading system. So then the second trading system is you have to fix the time. Let's say silver में मेरे को तीन time frame पे trade करना है. I'll set up my system on silver for all the 3 time frames. So I'll go to silver. इसको भी मैं silver ही कर देता हूँ. So let's keep standard, which means sorry. Or I'll put a 3 time frame. All the 3 time frame will be of a silver only. Okay. So how to set it up? Just for the setup sake, this keep it on 2 minutes. This will be my 5 minutes, and this will be my 15 minutes. अगर आपको टाइम स्टैम्प देखो तो ये 5 है, ये 15 है, और ये 2 मिनट का टाइम फ्रेम. इट इज गेटिंग हाईलाइटेड हियर. फाइन. अगर कोई हाई फ्रीक्वेंसी ट्रेडिंग कर रहा है तो उसको सिल्वर में ये मूव मिला, एवरेज प्लस दिस 2 मिनट्स, सेम मूव 5 मिनट के टाइम फ्रेम पे मिला. बिकॉज दोनों टाइम फ्रेम के मूव्स अराउंड द सेम टाइम फ्रेम हुए, देन द मूव वाज a decent one, and then silver took support over here. Fine. So आप दोनों टाइम फ्रेम लगा के रखो, and let's see where the opportunities is on what time frame. So this is based on what we call VWAP plus a moving average trading system. Right. So this is for active traders also. So this is how you set it up. Okay. See, मुझे नहीं पता आप अग्रेसिव ट्रेडर हो, मॉडरेट हो, कि क्या करना है. मैं आपको वो बता सकता हूँ आपको एक 3 टाइम फ्रेम्स कैसे सेट करनी है, which is a 2 minutes time frame, 5 minutes time frame, and 50 minutes time frame. Now let me ask you, on this time frame, what study you are going to plot? आप क्या plot करोगे? On this time frame, which is the study you are going to plot? I want at least answer from one, which is VWAP, okay, and a 10 period average. Then आपको decide. See, बहुत बार क्या होता है, there is something called confluence. मुझे VWAP जो क्रॉस और एवरेज रहता है, अगर 5-15 में दोनों एक साथ आता है, so which tells me that the move is likely to be a good one. So let me go and show you in the platform. So now since I have removed this, let me go over here and clear it. Fine. So what we did right now, I'll do again the same thing to show you. इसको multiple time frame बोलते हैं, which means दो time frame. हमने charts पे clutter किया ही नहीं है. तो पहला हम setup देखा था, वो support resistance का था within the ATR. Right. So step number 1, I'll write it down for you. Go to the indicator, plot VWAP, volume weighted average plight. Right. So I go over here, I add volume weighted average price. इसका thickness आप बढ़ा दीजिए कि visuals trader को strong होना चाहिए. I go to volume weighted average price. So this is it, my volume weighted average price. इसको हम बहुत बार institutional lines भी बोलते हैं as a day trader. Volume weighted average price, do you know why we call it? Anybody interested to know that? If you're interested, I'll tell you. Yes, वॉल्यूम वेटेड एवरेज प्राइस का मतलब है हर एक भाव और क्या भाव पे सौदा हो रहा वो एवरेज लाइन आ जाता है. So I give lots of prominence to VWAP as a day trader. मेरे लिए बहुत सिग्निफिकेंट टूल है. अगर मैं डे ट्रेड करता हूं तो सामने VWAP होना ही चाहिए. राइट. आफ्टर दिस अगर आपको फिल्टर आउट करना है तो आप एवरेज डालो इस पे, which is a moving average. So in silver right now, as I said, on a 5 minutes, given the volatility, I am going to use a 10 period average. मैं इसको 10 कर देता हूँ. Right? So I will change the thickness of the average also. So इसको मैं और थोड़ा thick कर देता हूँ. So this is my 5 minutes or 15 minutes पे भी मैं I'm going to plot the 10 period average. So this is on a 15 minutes. I go to the inputs and I plot my 10 period average, right? Which I'll change the thickness for a better visibility. क्या tools अगर आपके thickness और color according होने तो उसका एक visuals impact अच्छा आता है, right? So now if you notice, इसको हम बोलते हैं multiple time frames, confluence of the studies. Because 5 minutes पे VWAP और average आज क्रॉस हुए. यहाँ पे कितने बजे क्रॉस हुए? सवेरे 11:25 पे. Did it cross the same setup on a 15 minutes time frame? Yes or no, friends? Give me a thumbs up for yes. इसको हम कॉन्फ्लुएंस बोलते हैं. अगर हमारी स्टडी VWAP तो सेम रहेगा, VWAP क्रॉस करेगा, फाइन, बट मूविंग एवरेज डिफरेंट रहेगा. अगर 10 पीरियड एवरेज 5 मिनट का और 15 मिनट का दोनों ही अलग रहने वाले, कभी भी सेम नहीं रहेंगे. बट आज हमने देखा कि भाव एवरेज और VWAP के ऊपर दो टाइम फ्रेम पे सेम टाइम पे गया. इसको कॉन्फ्लुएंस भी होता है, जिसको बहुत अच्छा सिग्नल माना जाता है कि दो टाइम फ्रेम पे एक बुलिश बायस जनरेट हुआ. एंड द रिजल्ट वाज फ्रॉम दैट प्राइस सिल्वर मूव्ड ऑल द वे अप, which is 5%, 12,774. Was it a good move or a bad move? If good move, give me a thumbs up sign. I just got, okay, I'm getting, this is confluence. Same time frame pe, both coming together. So when at in this webinars, which is by Stocko InCred Money, हम बहुत सिंपल वे में ट्रेडिंग सीखेंगे, बहुत प्रैक्टिकल वे में ट्रेडिंग सीखेंगे, स्टडीज का क्लटर नहीं करेंगे एंड डिसाइड करेंगे कौन सा स्टाइल ट्रेड करना और कौन से टूल्स यूज करने जो स्टॉको इनक्रेड मनी प्लेटफॉर्म में अवेलेबल है. इसके बाहर हम नहीं जाने वाले. ओके, so all the resources which is required for you to be a successful trader are all there. अभी आप देखिए. And then another thing which we learned was the retracement part of it. जब वापस से एक profit booking आया, then VWAP itself acted as a support. Are you all seeing this? Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. And from there also, अगर हम देखते हैं वहां से भी, तो अभी सिल्वर वहां से भी 4,000 पॉइंट्स ऊपर गया. Right? So this is how we do our analysis, have our setup, studies हमें apply करना है, and then take your decisions accordingly based on the studies. Right? So was it simple? Was it tough? I'm getting a thumbs up saying it's simple. That's fantastic. Never ever clutter your charts. कि 5 इंडिकेटर डाल दिए, 50 चीज डाल दी, सपोर्ट भी यहाँ पे मैंने सपोर्ट रेजिस्टेंस मार्क ही नहीं किया, मैं मोमेंटम ट्रेड कर रहा हूँ ना पर्टिकुलर स्टडीज विच इज वीवैप एंड मूविंग एवरेज, तो यहाँ पे मुझे वो चीज नहीं चाहिए. चार्ट को कभी क्लटर मत करो, क्लीन रखो. ओके, कीप योर चार्ट्स क्लीन and don't go into analysis paralysis mode. If you need support and resistance, bring it. If the purpose is served, remove it. So अभी आपको चेक करना है मार्केट्स क्लोजिंग, तो इसका commodities का काफी लेट से होता है. See whether it's breaking the VWAP or not, whether you are getting a negative bias or not. वो सब आपको अभी चेक करना. So make sure you watch silver. We have done in details today silver. And now we are open to Q&A. So I will hand over to my colleague who is part of the session, Deepak ji, and we'll take Q&A. And we are going to keep the sessions as planned from 4 to 5. Okay. Yes. And then we have now the Q&A session.
So before going into the Q&A, can we launch our poll with your permission?
Sorry? Yes, go ahead, sir.
Before going into the poll, Q&A, can we launch the poll?
Yeah, you can launch the poll, sir. After that only we'll take the Q&A.
Sure.
Okay, I'll also take the poll, sir. Go ahead, sir. So just spend 2 minutes and see these webinars आपके लिए to make you a better trader. Whether one can become or not, even I don't know. But we are going to be honest to the subject. The way things are needed to be explained, we'll explain. जो भी resources आपको चाहिए, we are going to develop it for you at Stocko InCred Money. So it helps you in taking an informed decision based on data, based on study, and based on logic. So that's the poll. Did you attend our previous webinar? We have a poll saying yes and no also. So those who did not attend, didn't you know about it? आपको पता नहीं था? Or what was the reason? Right? So make sure you are part of the Stocko community. So whenever we have webinars, you will get mails, and we do inform about this session on our website also. Yes. So everybody done the poll, Deepak ji, or are participants still doing the poll?
Yes, sir. We got 60-65% vote as of now.
Okay. We'll keep it open, friends. See, whatever we are doing in context of the webinars or the learning series, it's for you. So if you don't participate, if you don't get your feedback, we will not know how to do it further for you. On the one side, we have our sessions planned, but we want to personalize it and customize it to your requirement to make you for your requirement to be a more successful in context of learning the tools, using the platforms, applying the decisions, right? So make sure you take the poll. Yeah,
yes, sir.
I'll
Now
wait
we
for
can
you.
end. We got enough time.
Okay, so the poll is done, Deepak ji. Now I am open for Q&A.
Yes, sir. So I assigned few of the questions to you, sir. Let me take you through that.
So I'll just go to the questions, Deepak ji. Yeah, I got it, sir. Mr. Pankaj Sharma ji says, back data study is easy. How to analyze? Yeah, see, you have to back test. See, traders के लिए हम जो बोलते हैं, it's a hard right edge, right? जब trades आते हैं, then the only way to know whether your study will work or not work is to take the trade with a stop loss. That's the only way to learn, understand, and implement what we are doing in the sessions. Yes, sir. Can I get the next question? Yeah, it's there. So I have question from Sunny Dua, and Sunny says, should we use SMA or EMA? So Sunny, I would always use exponential moving average because an exponential moving average gives more weightage to the recent data. So Sunny, it will be exponential moving average. So next question, I will take it from uh, Rama Rao. Please show marking in a day time frame for me once. See, Rama, this intraday trading, when we are doing the VWAP and the moving averages setup, what we discussed, are to be applied on an intraday time frame and not on a daily time frame. Right? Mr. Pramodji says ATR -1. Yes, the upper end of the range will be at the ATR, the lower end of the range will be minus the ATR. Yes. I have one more question, but it's not relevant to today's session, but I would still take it. It's from uh, Satadru Roy. Mr. Roy says that sometimes in a day, Nifty trades in a VWAP. Let me go to the this thing. Yeah, now I got the question clear because I have the question on a top screen. Sometimes in a day, Nifty trade VWAP not responding on trading view charts after several refresh or login logout attempt. Please discuss the process of setting its parameter. See, if you are going to the trading view outside the Stocko InCred money, then there are 50 VWAPs. So I think you are getting lost out there. So I would always recommend come back to Stocko InCred money trading view platform, and there you apply the VWAP. So I'll just take you to over here. Let me remove all the drawings, all the studies, right? So if I go over here, if I type VWAP, I think you are getting confused. There are hundreds of VWAPs. Am I right, sir? There are so many VWAPs. So we know we have to select this. Uh, Fine. So this problem gets solved if I go to Stocko InCred Money, my trading platform. Right now we were seeing of gold and silver. We only have selected the best for you. Just type here VWAP. You will not get hundreds of VWAPs. No, this is still the trading view, which is confusing you. So I go over here. Let's say I remove this. Okay. And I keep only one chart. Right. And I select VWAP, right? So I'm removing it. So you'll only get one VWAP over here, which is VWAP. If you type, you'll not get 10, 20, 50. You'll just get one, which is volume weighted price. Does that answer your question? Problem solved? Yes. Yeah, I got a thumbs up. That means your question has got answered. There's only one on Stocko InCred Money platform. Yes, Deepak ji, I have taken all the questions. So we are still open to question.
Yes, sir. We uh, did with all the questions.
Yeah.
Let me check one more time, sir.
Sure, I'm there. So let me again, till Deepak is browsing the question, let me plot this. I'll plot my VWAP. What we talked above is bullish. It came down, it took support, went up. So now let it break the VWAP for us to see a profit booking, or at least you are going to get 2 to 4 trades in a day in this setup. And also just combine it with the moving average. So you might take out of 4, 1 or 2, which are coming along with the moving. दिन में 4 या 5 भी आ सकते हैं, fine. But moving average के साथ वाला मैं filter करूँ, तो half of the trades निकल जाएंगे. So I think I have a question from Deepak ji. Let me go and check. So I'll go
Sir,
through the
yeah, one
questions.
question assigned to you by Mr. Sunny Dua.
By Mr.
Sunny Dua.
Okay. I think I have some. Uh,
Should I read?
Yeah, I think that would be better because
Yeah, Sunny is saying, thank you so much, sir. Would it be same for option trading also in gold and silver, or I need to see something else?
see, gold or silver, if you are trading options, the underlying is always the gold and silver. You are just trading the instrument which is options. So your decision making, as far as the direction is concerned, the support and resistance is concerned, it would be the price chart. But yes, on options charts, we don't do any analysis. Though those are execution charts, not decision making charts. ऑप्शन का चार्ट डाल के आप उसमें मूविंग एवरेज ये सब मत डालो. This is on the spot, based on the spot, or based on the futures. You can decide your option strategies. Yes, no studies on the option price chart. Option price chart to me is an execution. क्या भाव में लिया, क्या भाव में बेचा, for that no decision making is to be done on the options charts, right?
Yes, sir. So we got thumbs
Yes,
up from Sunny. Thank you,
yes.
Sunny. So, sir, as of now, we have done with the question. No more
Okay,
fresh questions I'm having.
okay. Yes.
Yes, sir, we can conclude here, no, sir, I think.
Okay, so just to give you an announcement that we will be having tomorrow on YouTube live from morning 8:45 for equity markets. If you want how to prepare a plan, then go to Stocko, SAS Online, go to the YouTube channel. Today we also had at 9:45. You can go to the live session, and we will be live tomorrow for equity markets analysis at 8:45 in the morning tomorrow. So I would always advise you to make sure you follow or subscribe to Stocko to get the notification. So go to the channel and you click on the subscription part of it and make sure you are there tomorrow. So follow this process. Today we had, and we are having it on a regular basis. In the live session, you will come to know about it. So this is the live part of it. Right? Yes. So now we are having regular live sessions also in the live market. There we only discussed live charts. So from tomorrow, we'll have it in the morning at 8:45 in the morning. So these sessions, this educational series is for you, ये आपके लिए. Till you don't give us a feedback, till you don't give us what we should do next, we need to structure it for your educational purpose, to you to be a better trader. Yes, Deepak ji, we can launch the and the participants spend some time and on it.
Yeah, so it will be there as soon as we will conclude the show or webinar. So
Okay.
it will come automatically.
Yeah, the moment we end the webinar, the survey will be there. Spend at least, it will not take much time, less than a minute. In 40 seconds, you will be able to do it. Make sure you do it because that's for you. So that's from my side. Thanks and have a nice day. Meet you all tomorrow morning at 8:45 on the YouTube live at Stocko InCred Money YouTube channel.
Thank you, sir.